Welcome to the Positive Spot with Dustin Lawrence, your daily dose of positivity. Join us Monday through Friday as we celebrate the positive in life, people, places, and events. Daily news, conversation with special guests, personal development tips, and more delivered directly to you. What we think about, we bring about. So why not fill your mind daily with positive thoughts and people at the Positive Spot?
Why, yes. Hello and welcome, my friends. Welcome to the Positive Spot podcast. My name is Dustin Lawrence. I am your grateful host, and welcome to episode number 3. We have a special Saturday edition today. Today is August the 6th, 2016, and I am super excited, my friends. As most of you know, the Olympics in Rio de Janeiro have started, and I tell you, I'm going to be straight up with you. I am a straight up Olympic junkie, especially this summer games. Man, I can remember so many times, started going way back to 1984 is about the first Olympics I can really remember as a young boy watching, and man, just fascinated me to no end. And little did I know at the time, some of my fascination really came from the stories about the Olympics, right? It's so fascinating when you sit back, and especially in this day and time, that we're able to get a lot of the backstory of the competitors, and it is nothing short of amazing. And what I really like about it is there's a common theme, and we talk about this common theme a lot at the Positive Spot, and that common theme is never quitting. And what a great backdrop to watch people compete as you learn about their backstories and never quitting. And even about now this year, right, they have a team of refugee athletes. My friends, just incredible story. So I highly encourage everyone to tune into the Olympics as much as you can, read about it, because you talk about a positive spot. Well, that's it, the Olympics. That's where people are giving it their all. That's where people from all over the world are gathered to watch in a positive mood, in a positive spirit, to watch the games. So I've rambled on a little bit at this point because this is going to be a short podcast that we're putting out here Saturday. But this podcast, I want to discuss some facts about the Olympics, and then we'll go over a little medal update and a medal count, if you will, because we're going to have full coverage of the Olympics here on the Positive Spot podcast. We do cover the news, and especially uplifting and positive news, and to me and to millions of others, there's not much more uplifting than the Olympics, where people are giving it all, giving it their all, never quitting, battling through the pain. I love this. Doing those 3 things that I just named are doing what most people want, right? And you have to do what most people will not to get the results that most people do not get. And the Olympics are all about pushing it to the limit and never quitting. So let's go over a few Olympic facts, if you will, and the pure intentions of these, reading these facts, just to paint a good picture as you watch the Olympics, so you know a little backdrop about them. A truly fascinating event, and the ancient tradition dates back to 776 BC, and it was originally intended as a way to honor Zeus, the god in mythology. And the first modern games took place in Athens in 1896 with 241 male athletes from 14 countries. And those stats came from Olympic.org, a great site. Go check it out, Olympic.org. Go get your fill of Olympic stats there. But for a while, there were only Summer Olympics. The Winter Games didn't begin until 1924. And then for decades, both the Summer and the Winter Olympics were held every 4 years in the same year. Well, that changed in 1986 when the International Olympic Committee chose to split them up in an effort to concentrate greater attention to the Winter Games, which until recently had been widely regarded as a less important preliminary to the Summer Games. So here's 16 facts about the history of the Summer Olympics. The first Olympics had only one race, one event, and that was a race. Isn't that wild to think about all the events now that we can go back to the very first Olympics and we can trace the event to one race. Now, the games were banned in 394 AD because they were linked to what people thought was paganism. And women were allowed to compete starting in 1900. Now, the Olympics used to have a special truce that allowed athletes and spectators to travel through various countries without fear of persecution. The Olympics have been held in England, United States. The Summer Olympics, The Summer Olympics have been held in England, United States, Greece, Finland, Germany, Mexico, France, Sweden, and China, among a few other countries. The first time, I love this one, a camera was used to determine who won a race, which is now called a photo finish, dates all the way back to 1912. Was the first time we used a camera to document a photo finish. 1912. The U.S. has the most medals earned in a Summer Olympic Games, followed by Russia and Germany. And we'll go over a little all-time medal count shortly. Here's one. Bangladesh has never won a medal. Wonder if that'll change this Summer Olympics. Germany and Japan weren't invited to the 1948 games. Well, pretty obvious, because of their involvement in World War II. Now, gold medals were actually pure gold all the way through 1912. I tell you what, could you imagine getting one of those bad boys and the weight of a pure gold medal? And they were pure gold until 1912. Now, this year, there are 494 grams of silver and 6 grams of gold. Wow. So if you melted and sold them, they'd probably be worth about $600 a piece. So you can tell it's not about the price tag or the net worth. It's about what that metal means hanging around your neck. So the last time golf was an Olympic sport was in 1904. And here we are in 2016 and it's back. Isn't that crazy? The last time golf was an Olympic sport was in 1904. Now, the Olympics were canceled in 1916, 1940, and 1944 due to war. The Rio Olympics are the first time the games have been held in South America. Wow, didn't know that. And then we've got the 2020 Summer Games will be in Tokyo. And you know Tokyo will go all out and display, all the technology they have. And I just look forward to that one as well. So let's go over a little all-time medal count. So we look at what I consider to be the top 3 in the Summer Olympics as far as medal counts go. And we got USA with 2,404 total Olympic medal counts. So you're looking at 976 gold, 759 silver, 668 bronze. Then we got Russia with 440 gold, 357 silver, 326 bronze, making their grand total 1,123 medals. Then we have Great Britain at 233 gold, 272 silver, 271 bronze, for their total 777 medals. So we've just gone over a few of the facts, a few of the history highlighted points, if you will. The Olympics, had to get a quick drink there. My friends, we'll end on this, and this is just a quick episode of the Positive Spot podcast. But again, I wanted to get our update started on the Olympics because it's something we're going to cover in the news portion of the podcast every day. And I encourage everyone to watch the Olympics and really listen to the backstories. Right? Listen to these people breaking through barriers. Listen to these people never quitting. Listen to the stories of everyone that has sacrificed so much to be where they're at. You see, these Olympic athletes didn't just wake up and decide, hey, I'm a good swimmer. Okay, I'm going to be on the Olympics, right? No, they had to develop that skill. They had to plow through hard times. They had to go through with a never quit attitude. And my friends, these are the same qualities that help us succeed and even excel in life. And that's one reason that I am an Olympic junkie, right? These athletes from around the world display the qualities that make mankind better. So my friends, enjoy the Olympics this weekend. Enjoy today, Saturday, the 6th, August the 6th, 2016. And my friends, make today incredible.
Thank you for listening to this edition of the Positive Spot Podcast with Dustin Lawrence. For full coverage of each podcast, visit PositiveSpotShow.com. Please join us Monday through Friday at the Positive Spot. What we think about, we bring about, so why not fill your mind daily with positive thoughts and people at the Positive Spot?